Coaches, CJ, thank you for joining us this week. Coach Church, we'll start off with you. Wisconsin-Parkside, second go-around with them. Tough overtime loss on Saturday, bouncing back on Thursday with your second chance against Parkside. What do you expect to see from your team to improve upon from the first matchup?
The biggest thing from the first matchup is the guy next to me. We did not have CJ for the first game. He was out with sickness there. So, being at full strength, coming off a tough loss on Saturday, but I thought we did some really good things, particularly in the offensive end. I'm looking forward to Thursday. We know that Thursday is a game. Anytime we play at home, we feel like we have a chance to get, but fighting for a conference tournament spot right now should be a great game.
CJ, going into games like what you just went through and the loss in overtime, that has to still be some sort of positive for the players coming out of being able to force such a close game into overtime. Can you speak to how it feels as a player to have gone through that game and how that affects you mentally going into this week's competition?
Well, every game is a learning experience, and from one positive from the game, I would say, is our offense was actually, everybody was clicking on all cylinders. Now we just have to focus on guarding the ball in the half court, which has been a major key in trying to get victories this year. So I think we should just build on our offense, and if we get stops, we are tough to beat.
Coach Benge, how's practice been this week, specifically on the defensive end, to CJ's point?
Yeah, obviously, with our struggles the last couple of games, we're, just trying to communicate defensively, all five guys. We talk about if 2 or 3 guys are talking on defense, usually you're not going to be able to get stops. We got to get it to where 5 guys are on the court are on the same page, and, we're putting forth the same amount of effort on the defensive end as we are on the offensive end. I think if we do that these next 3 games, I think we'll have a good chance of winning.
Coach Church, you mentioned how going up against Parkside this weekend is going to be a big difference having CJ this time around, but in going up against a team that you've already seen, what sort of differences do you make going into these kind of preparations than you did prior to the first engagement?
Well, I think from the mental aspect, we got to have a little bit more toughness going up against Parkside. They're usually bigger, they rebound the ball really well, and when you take it to the basket against them, you got to be strong because they've got some guys underneath that can alter shots, can block shots, so that's a big thing. I don't think that we're going to be able to really press them the way that we've pressed other teams, just because they can, they've got some versatility. They can have different guys taking the ball out. So our focus Thursday is really going to be, kind of like CJ said, getting stops in the half court defensively is going to be big for us.
CJ, kind of a different role. The first time you played, you got to watch it from the sidelines or from at home. As a player, how did that make you feel, and how energized are you to play on Thursday?
Well, it was tough watching my team out there struggle, and it felt sad because I felt like I needed to be out there to help lead offensively, defensively, and be that vocal leader on the court. And I'm excited actually to get this opportunity to play against Parkside because I know it's going to be a challenge, and I'm ready for the challenge.
CJ, who plays you in a TV movie about your life?
Who plays me in a TV movie? I would go with Nick Cannon. I get that resemblance a lot.
And any specific reason why? Why do you think you get that a lot?
He's a ladies' man.
He's a ladies' man. Mariah Carey.
Exactly, yeah.
It's the smile.
All right, coaches, we thank you for your time and good luck this Thursday.